A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant legal development, a federal judge has intervened to halt the Trump administration's contentious plan to lay off thousands of federal employees during the ongoing government shutdown. U.S. District Court Judge Susan Illston, presiding in San Francisco, granted a temporary injunction in response to a lawsuit filed by two major labor unions, which argued that the proposed layoffs were unlawful. During the hearing, Judge Illston expressed her inclination to support the plaintiffs, stating, "The evidence suggests that the Office of Management and Budget and the Office of Personnel Management have taken advantage of the lapse in government functioning to assume that the laws don't apply to them anymore. I believe the plaintiffs will demonstrate that what's being done here is both illegal and in excess of authority." The judge's ruling comes on the heels of a lawsuit initiated by the American Federation of Government Employees, AFG, and the American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees, AFSEM, following the White House's announcement of intended layoffs across 7 federal agencies, which would affect at least 4,100 jobs. OMB Director Russ Vought later indicated that the layoffs could potentially exceed 10,000. AFG President Everett Kelly condemned the layoffs as an illegal, unprecedented abuse of power, noting that no president in the union's 93-year history had ever attempted to fire furloughed workers during a government shutdown. With the injunction now in place, the Trump administration's mass layoffs are effectively put on hold while the court reviews the case, marking a temporary victory for thousands of workers caught amid the political turmoil in Washington. The judge's decision reflects a broader sentiment among labor advocates who argue that the administration's actions are politically motivated and could have devastating consequences for workers. Judge Illston emphasized the human cost of such layoffs, stating, "It's very much ready, fire, aim on most of these programs, and it has a human cost that cannot be tolerated." This legal battle unfolds as the government shutdown, which began on October 1st, enters its third week, with both parties entrenched in their positions. Democratic lawmakers are demanding that any negotiations to reopen the government address their healthcare concerns, while Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson has vowed not to negotiate until those demands are put on hold. The unions argue that the proposed layoffs are not only an abuse of power, but also an attempt to exert political pressure on Congress. As the situation develops, the outcome of this legal challenge could have far-reaching implications for federal workers and the ongoing political landscape. The Trump administration has been focused on maintaining military pay and pursuing its immigration agenda, while simultaneously cutting jobs in critical areas like health and education. This complex interplay of political maneuvering and legal challenges underscores the contentious nature of the current government shutdown and its impact on federal employees across the nation. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.